everybody, I hope you are doing great wherever you are. Today I'm here with another nutrition video, and to be honest, I was about to do some meal prepping for myself. I thought of actually making a video for you as well. So today I have a nice piece of tenderloin that I'm about to prepare, and let me tell you before getting into this why I do meal prepping. First of all, this meal prepping method has really helped me to stay on top of the game, to have always healthy meals within my reach, save time, save money. And guess what? I've noticed that always when I have healthy meals available within my reach, I continue eating healthy. And whenever I don't have, I come home hungry, I just need to have something super quick. If I don't have a healthy meal which is prepared in advance, then most probably I'm gonna grab something very quick, something very fast, which are usually options that are really high in sugars, high in fat, and they are not really that, let's say, diet friendly, or when we talk about diet, weight loss diet friendly. All right, so meal prepping has really helped me. If you haven't been doing it, please give it a try. I'm sure that it would be valuable for you. So today, as I said, I have a tenderloin here. It's around 2 kilos. Every time I want to prepare my protein, I get around 2 kilos, 2.5 kilos, because that's a good amount for a couple of weeks. 1 week I do meat, 1 week I do chicken. So I always have meat, chicken in my freezer that I could actually use. But I can explain that later as we are preparing the food. So today, as I said, here is my nice piece of tenderloin. Tenderloin is so soft. I love to get this part of meat because it's just so tender. It's just so good. And apart from that, I have some onions. I have also 1 piece of red onion. So what I do, I always kind of like have this rough calculate that per kilogram of meat, I always like to have 1 big onion. So now this is around 2 kilos. I have 2 normal onion and 1 small red onion. Always the mixture of red and normal white onion. It gives a good flavor. And then I have some garlic. I have also ginger as well. So I'm gonna chop these one, mix them together, marinate the meat. And when it comes to herbs and spices, I love spices, all right? So it's not must to have all these spices today. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna use some basic because I want it to be available for everyone. So I'm gonna use some sea salt. I'm gonna use turmeric. I have some tandoori mix. I love tandoori flavor. And then I have black pepper, chili powder, cumin powder, rosemary. All right, so that's what I'm using for today's marination. But as I said, it's not a must to have all these spices and herbs with you. All right, honestly, sometimes with just a pinch of sea salt and black pepper, you really get a good flavor with some rosemary. But these are the spices that I'm gonna use today. All right, so let's get into it. Yay! All right, so let's start by cutting this meat in smaller pieces. As I'm cutting, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself and how basically I got into fitness and I started coaching people. Many of you most probably know that many years ago I was really overweight. It was actually back in 2008 when I decided to change my life for good, and I started to eat healthier, move around, and I managed to lose 40 kilos or 90 pounds if you do that pound thing. And since then, I have been fortunate enough to actually stay on top of the game, maintain my weight, and live a healthier life. And I've been also fortunate to help thousands of people to change actually their life for good and lose weight and change their body. Yeah, one tip that I could definitely share with you for today is that no matter what kind of diet are you following, is it vegan, is it low carb, is it keto, is it intermittent fasting, whatever type of diet you are following, it really doesn't matter as long as it matches your lifestyle, it matches your food preferences and what you enjoy, as long as you stay consistent with it, all right? Because consistency is the key. If you follow that diet for a longer time, you would get results, all right? Whatever diet that you enjoy and you can maintain it for a longer time, then that's the right diet for you, all right? Because I really get that question a lot, that, hey, you know, what is the best diet out there? There is no best diet out there. There is really no best diet out there. We are all different, so just see for yourself that what diet you could follow forever. That's a good diet for you, all right? That's a good diet that you could follow it forever, basically. And as I said, consistency is the king, is the thing that you need in order to change. Those diets that you would follow for just a couple of weeks or a month, and then there is an end to it, so the diet would end, it's no good, because what happens after that? What really happens after that? I don't know what happens. You go back to, you know, your old habits. And old habits, oh my God, you don't want to get back to old habits. And then, by the way, this one goes to the oven. So we are not frying it, we are not grilling it. Of course, tenderloin, you know, is also really nice when you grill it, but we are actually putting it into the oven today, baking it in the oven or cooking it in the oven. All right, I cut all the meat there. I'm gonna wash my hand before I start chopping the onions, and then let's continue. So as I'm cutting this, I wanted to mention that the importance of protein in your diet, especially if you're following a weight loss diet. Protein is the most important macronutrient out there for you, all right? So having a healthy cooked protein within your reach is super important. And what I do with my meal prep, I always cook my protein ready, different kind of protein, either just different kind of meats, red meat, chicken, turkey. To be honest, I don't like the idea of cooking and freezing fish. So that one I usually like to have it fresh, but red meat, chicken, turkey is really nice for me. So I cook them, I have them in the freezer, and then always I have also frozen green vegetables or different kind of mixed vegetables. I would grab just the protein out of the freezer, and then immediately I add the green vegetable to it. And also I would have some carbohydrates, either rice cake or then French fries, sweet potatoes, or if I have cooked rice, I would add it next to the protein and to the vegetables, and then I have my healthy meals ready, and that's it. So that's how I basically do it. And every time when I'm preparing the protein, either if it is red meat or chicken, I try to use different kind of spices and herbs so that I don't get bored, all right? So I have the onions here. By the way, today, or mostly every time, I actually put these ones into blender because I just find it much easier for myself to just get that marination ready. So if you have a blender, we could use that today. If not, don't worry, you could really chop this into small pieces, chop it finely, and then add it on top of the protein, all right? So, but today I'm gonna use blender for it. All right, so the ginger is also ready. I'm just gonna cut them into a few pieces so that I can actually fit them into my blender, and then we could blend them, all right? Okay, so I have my blender here. Let's add them. Onions there, red onion, ginger, garlic. Now I'm gonna add some turmeric. So I have this tandoori mix for chicken and lamb, which is really tasty. So I'm gonna put a little bit, whoops, doesn't matter if it is a little bit more. I love spicy food. Some black pepper, sea salt, some more chili powder, cumin powder. Let's add some cumin as well. And then at the end, some rosemary as well. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that we need some olive oil as well. And then let's add some olive oil. All right, I have my magic combo here ready. So every ingredient is here ready to be mixed, but remember that this is going to be pretty thick. So just to make it a little bit thinner, I'm gonna add some water there, all right? So half a cup of water there, it should do the magic, all right? Let's go for it. Let's add some water there. All right, just to make it easier for myself later, so I don't end up cleaning and washing, I would like to use this aluminum foil. It just makes it easier for the cleaning purposes. So let's put this here. We have our marination ready, and we're gonna add the, yes. All right, awesome. So I have this ready. I'm gonna add the meat here, and then after that we're gonna add the marination as well. There it goes. Yes, lovely. All right, after adding the marination, I'm just gonna mix them together nicely. Let's mix them nicely together. Damn you, onion, for always making me cry. You're the only one who makes me cry. Ah. All right, our tenderloin is ready. All right, I'm just gonna put it on. I keep it for half an hour in the oven, but you really need to do it according to your oven. I don't know how strong or how powerful your oven is, but I'm gonna keep it there for half an hour. All right, so let's heat it up. All right, as the oven is heating up, let me share with you that after the protein is ready, it really helps if you have also frozen vegetables. For example, I have these green peas, sugar snaps. I love sugar snaps. Then I have carrots, then I have edamame, I have broccolis, I have mixed vegetables. Because if you have your frozen vegetables, if you have your greens in the freezer within your reach, and also you have a healthy protein which is cooked within your reach in your freezer, then it's very, very easy to actually combine this together and prepare a healthy meal very quickly. All right, so let's place now the meat in the oven and cook it, and let's see how does it taste. One more thing, I would like to cover the top as well so that it doesn't actually get dry. So I'm gonna cut another piece here. Yes, and then let's cover the top as well, like this. And now it doesn't get dry anymore. All right, tenderloin is in the oven. Can't wait for it to be ready. I'm already hungry, and I think that this is gonna be very delicious, all right? So let's wait another half an hour, and then let's see what we have. All right, so I just took it off from the oven. I'm gonna let it stay there for 5 to 10 minutes so that it can cook even better, all right? I'm already so hungry. Can't wait for it, tenderloin. Woo! All right, so the protein is ready, the meat is ready. I have kept them in this container, and then I'm gonna place it in the freezer. This is gonna stay there. It's gonna save me a lot of time, and also it's gonna help me for all those times that I need quick protein, quick healthy protein. I just grab it from the freezer, I add frozen vegetables, then I add some carbohydrates, I add healthy fats, and then I have a healthy meal. All right, so I have my frozen vegetables here. I have sugar snaps, I have carrots, I have beans, and then I'm gonna add my protein as well here that I just cooked. All right, so imagine when you have this within your reach in the freezer, it's so easy to continue eating healthy. So I have my protein here as well. So I'm gonna add some carbohydrates, and in this case, I have rice cakes. And then what is missing here? I have protein, I have fiber, vegetables, I have my carbohydrate, and the fat is missing. All right, so let's add some fat there. Either you could have a olive oil, sesame oil, a piece of avocado, add some nuts there. I have some fresh walnuts. I'm gonna add fresh walnuts there. And here is my walnut. Let's just keep it here. Okay, so here is my plate. You have your protein, healthy fat, fiber, carbohydrates. Imagine how simple this is now from now on. Thinking about having the protein ready there in your freezer, thinking about having the vegetables ready there in the freezer. It's so easy to put them together and make a healthy meal. All right, so now I'm starving, I'm super hungry. Let me go and get started with this one. Remember to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel to enjoy the weekly content. All right, thank you so much.